G'day YouTube, how the heck are we doing? It is Foul Play here, and we're back for the second match of this Pauper League. We're on the die roll here versus Jace How You, and this 7's looking pretty dicey. I think it's not really worth the risk. Like, we have a cantrip, but if we don't hit a first strike aura, we do nothing against a large amount of decks. Alright, this is a little bit like white mana light, but I think this is an improved hand. We probably want to bottom one ethereal armor. I think guaranteeing the 2-land hand, guaranteeing the cantrip of Sideboarding training is quite important. Oh, it looks like it's another burn matchup. All right, this is going to be interesting. Turn 1 rebirth. Hey, look, awesome, perfect. So play that abundant growth. I'm inclined to like double aura this turn off the Lotus Petal as long as we don't see specifically Armadillo Cloak. I think this is fine. So burn 2 matches in a row. It looks like nothing's really changed in the Pauper metagame the 2 weeks I've been away. Let's get in there. Chump block for the opponent. We have trample coming next turn, which is nice. Wow, look at that abundant growth buffing up our guy as well. Isn't that just a thing of beauty? All right, so test and training. Trigger. Oh, beautiful. More auras. We'll keep playing those. Don't mind if I do. Opponent concedes. Cool bananas. Let's get into sideboarding. Okay, so this is a typical burn deck at the moment with the experimental synthesizer package. You can see the Killjoy Rebirth plus Great Furnace, also allowing them to do things like Galvanic Blast. And yeah, like they have the Voldarian Epicure in there, but the main thing are these prowess creatures and this Bushwhacker to help like chain the goblins into haste and some power and toughness. The main thing we have to look out for is in the festivities. It will sweep our board. It doesn't target our creature. It gets around the hexproof effect. A reminder as well, guys, if you do enjoy the video, please consider subscribing. So sideboarding for this is pretty simple. I bring in 2 Crimson Acolyte because that's literally what the card is in here for. I usually take out the Ledgewalker. If you don't want to go down on creatures, you could cut an Ancestral Mask instead. But Ledgewalker is kind of weak because it's like always going to die to that like turn 1, turn 2 rebirth. Sorry, and the festivities. We see a very dicey hand here. So this could be tempting to keep, but we don't have white mana. If you're gambling on the fact that you can get white mana, we don't have lifelink, so this doesn't seem great. The only thing it has going for it is like Acolyte plus Sentinel's Eyes. It's a pretty good combo. Alright, so this is an interesting one. I think this is actually a keep. And we just bottom the Cartouche of Solidarity. It's possible to bottom the Ancestral Mask. I think like 4/4 double first strike is worse than just having the payoff of the mask. Could be punished for this though. I guess we'll wait and see. Opponent with Swift Spear. So our game plan is turn 1 Cycle Ash Barrens of Forest, Utopia Sprawl on white. Turn 2 Crimson Acolyte with its protection. Turn 3 untap and go crazy. So cast this. Cycle. Forest, Utopia Sprawl and white. Easy stuff. And that's the power of Lotus Petal, people. Play with Commune with Spirits. You can't keep a hand like that. You can't get the payoff. So Galvanic Blast phase, Prowess Trigger, Lava Dart. Alright, so this is a bit of damage. 1 card left in hand though, which is promising. It's likely we play the second Acolyte next turn and we just have one always blocking and then we slowly build up the auras. Shutting down this Swift Spear is going to be important. So opponent made their land drop. No attacks. Alright, well that's beautiful for us. As sort of discussed, I think we just Acolyte. 1 can attack, 1 can stay back, and then we can start pumping the auras in. I guess this does leave us a touch vulnerable to end the festivities plus flaring pain, but opponent's drawing to the second card, and that's like fairly unlikely. All right, and well, I'll happily start gaining some life. Don't mind if I do. It's probably game at this point. Yeah, our opponent concedes. They did have a mulligan to 5, which is a pretty harsh mulligan. And obviously, we got pretty rewarded for the hand we kept. So Good games for us, maybe less so for them. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, let me know what you think in the comments section below. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Till next time, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you then.